Did anyone get the sniper?
Those are questions for another
Oh,
day,
oh my god, I just got it.
But for now,
Oh my god, a masterwork too, dude. Where did it go?
Nice.
It's an energy. I need an energy sniper. YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and we are back here on Destiny 2. Okay, folks, this video is going to be a guide to get a high score over 100K for this week's Nightfall Strike, which is the Inside Terminus. The other Nightfall Strikes I covered already on my channel. I will link them in the description. The Nightfall Strike exclusive reward is a sniper called the Long Goodbye. Now, if you saw the intro there, I got so lucky. The first run, I got the Curated version, which is a tier 10 masterwork. I took it out for a test run in the Crucible, and man, am I garbage when it comes to sniping. In Destiny 1, I was semi-decent at sniping, but from not sniping for the past year in Destiny 2, yeah, I'm pretty bad. But I am really excited for the fact that now I have an energy sniper that I really like. I do have some really good roles for snipers in my kinetic slot. I have like 4 supremacies with really good roles in them, but I don't like having kinetic snipers. You know, I want a sniper to have a burn, especially when it comes to strikes, nightfalls, things like that. If you farm the Nightfall, you can get any perks on this sniper. The Curated version comes as a masterwork, and it has handling on it for the bonus. So this is an adaptive frame sniper, and the Curated version has polygonal rifling, light mag, rangefinder, and rapid hit. You are probably wondering, why would you want rangefinder on a sniper? And I was saying that to myself also when this thing dropped. And in a nutshell, it's just related to damage drop-off. So the more range you have, then you're going to reduce the chance of losing some DPS in terms of that damage. The next trait that you have is rapid hit. So rapid precision hits temporarily increase stability and also reload speed. So the more crits you get, you will notice that reload speed and stability. When we completed the Nightfall, the score was 191,000. We would have gone well over 200, except by accident, we killed the boss right before one whole more set of ads was coming out the door, and we were at 15 minutes, so we would have went well over 200,000. So let's go over the Nightfall challenge card, the modifier, the burn that we chose, and then certain parts of the encounters. I will make some recommendations so that you can get over 100,000 score, possibly way higher, and keep farming this thing over and over if you really want to get this sniper, or try to get the Curated version, or maybe get one with better perks than the Curated version. Let's get into it. For the challenge card, we went with Grounded, where damage taken while you were airborne is greatly increased. Famine, all ammunition drops are significantly reduced, but we find that's never really an issue, or at least none of us were out of ammo for the entire strike. And Match Game, enemy shields are highly resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. With Match Game, just make sure that each one of you has one of the elements, Arc, Void, or Solar, for your secondary weapon. Give an example, because there's a lot of Arc and Void shields in this particular strike. So if a Void enemy comes up, you just call out to the person with a Void secondary weapon. That person will take the shield down, and then everyone can lay into that enemy. Because if you try to use any other weapon on that Void shield, you will not do any taking of the shield down. When it comes to choosing your Singe, I would go with Void. Void worked out very well for us. There is a lot of Cabal in the strike, and the Cabal, they have either those slug weapons that fire Arc, or they're shooting flamethrowers at you, not so much Void. There is some Vex in the strike, and they will use Void against you, but for the most part, there's way more Cabal than there is Vex. In terms of our handicap, and we almost had 200,000 if we didn't mess up the ending, we chose a handicap of 35. So we were all 600 powers, so that's obviously going to bring us down a bit. But the Nightfall Strike is 540 power. So with that being said, I would recommend bringing your Guardian down with the power handicap to about 560, 565 if you want to get at least a high score, or well over 100,000. But then again, this is just pure preference here. Fiddle around with the power handicap and do what's comfortable for you to get over 100,000. So obviously, you want to run through the strike as quickly as you can and kill everything that you see. I just want to use this first room here to show you how we use match game. So in this room, there is going to be some Vex Minotaurs that have void shields. So you can see my weapon here, I am on void duty, so I take their shields down and then we all just lay into them. But in certain parts of this room, there will be some Vex Harpies, they have arc shields, so I don't really want to waste my ammunition on them, and we make the call out. We got Vex Harpies in the back, my teammates are taking down their shields, I'm just focusing on the other Vex that do not have shields, or this Vex Minotaur here, who's got a void shield. The next room, you have a big old yellow bar with an arc shield, so don't do any damage to it until that arc shield is taken down by your teammate if you're not on arc duty. The rest of the ads in this room, none of them have shields, just kill them. The next big encounter that you will have a wanted yellow bar, and you want to kill that yellow bar because they are worth about 8,000 score. I think 7,000. But this room, you need to open up a big door at the end. What we do is we designate 2 people as ad people, and then the other person can grab the sparks that will open up the door. Now this room is loaded with ads to get lots of score, yellow bars and red bars, so kill everything you see. So like I said before, have 2 people killing all the ads and the other person pick up the arc charges that you need to open up the door. Now don't worry, you could put down the arc charge if you want and then just start shooting things and then re-pick up the arc charge. Don't worry about that. Just in this particular run, I was just kind of hiding off to the left while my friends were just killing all the ads. Once you kill all the ads, put the arc charge in the little depository up there and then you're off to the next encounter. The final encounter, which is the next encounter, is fairly straightforward. You have a big scion that you need to kill, and he's up in the air in this little canister. To bring him down, you guys need to stand on these plates. There's one in the middle, and there's one on the left, and there's one on the right. When you're activating the plates, I would recommend you do 2 people on one plate and 1 person on another. What we found is when you sent 2 people over to one side, the other person that was activating, let's say the left side, I was doing that in one particular case, all the ads were ignoring me. They were just running towards that other side, and I was just shooting them from across this particular room. When the Scion boss comes to the ground and you could do DPS, you will have a lot of ads to contend with. I would recommend chaining supers, but also make sure that you watch out for these Scion blasts, because if they send you up in the air flying, well, you've got the grounded modifier on. So if you get sent flying up in the air, you are going to take more damage, and if something shoots you while you're up there, you are going to die really quickly. I would not waste this guy as quickly as possible, because the more you take his health down, the more ads will spawn. So what does that mean? More score for you. Now, like I said before, we messed up because we hit 191,000, but right when we killed him, another fresh set of ads was about to come out the door, which means we would have been well over 200. So what I would do is, as you're taking his health down, just be wary of all the ads. Try to just kind of ignore the main boss and just focus on all the ads. Kill all of them depending on how your time is. If your time is running late and you need to get it done, you're past 15 minutes or 16 or whatever, then just lay into the boss and kill the boss. I would not use the modifier blackout on this particular strike, because in certain parts of the strike, and especially in this room, you will have some of those good old war beasts, and they will come out of nowhere, and some of them will be yellow bar war beasts, and they will one-shot you really easily. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you found it helpful, please smack that like button. Let me know in the comment section if you got the sniper, what role you got on it, and also what score. That's it, guys. So the usual, leave me a good old hashtag made it to the end to become legend, and do me a favor, drop a like in this video, only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube, and that is it. I am out of here like Vladimir.